Hi everyone, this is Martin. I'm up here in the top right hand corner and welcome to another weekly video. This time we're going to be looking for trading opportunities for this coming week, May the 14th to the May the 18th. Okay, so that's this coming week. And I'm producing this video. It is pre-market, which means it's a Saturday during the Eastern Standard Time Zone here in Toronto, Canada. Again, welcome to all of my new subscribers from around the world. And we're going to dive into the charts in just a second. So before we do that, I just want to mention that during the week of April 27th, you could have made over 840 pips, okay? The previous week, April 30th to May the 4th, you could have made more than 770 pips watching my weekly video analysis. Last week wasn't as good as the first 2 weeks, but I still managed to provide the opportunity for you to make more than 320 pips. And when you combine that, that's pretty close to 1,900, 2,000 pips for the last 3 weeks. All you have to do is watch my weekly video. I'm not asking you or telling you to take any of my trade ideas, but they are certainly some ideas that I'm looking at personally, and I want to share that information with you. So before we get to the charts, we're going to have to talk about the disclaimer. Okay, as always, I want to tell you first off the bat that this video and all the information I provide is for educational purposes only. That means I'm not giving you any investment advice. I'm not telling you what to do. You still have to trade at your own risk, and you have to make independent investment decisions on your own. So view this video at your own risk, okay? Okay, here's our first chart. This is the Euro USD daily, which means each candle that you see, each candle is 1 day's worth of price movement. And you can see last week from the right side of this red dash line, this is the trading activity, what happened last week. And you can see last week we broke support right here. This was support and came down, and then we reversed. Okay, so this is really important, and looks like all the major pairs or most of the major pairs are reversing again. Now, does that mean weakness in the US dollar? Because as you know, most of the currency pairs we discuss are trading against the US dollar. So in this case, euro against the US dollar. So euro has turned around, is becoming a bit stronger, and meaning weakness in the US dollar for you newbie traders out there. Okay, so we may have a possible reversal, and if you think price is going to go higher, then look at trading opportunities above 119.73. If you think price is going to come down lower again, look for opportunities below 118.76. Now, I just want to do a couple of things. I want to go back to a 4-hour chart. Remember, this is the daily, okay? And I'm going to go switch to the 4-hour. Now, on the 4-hour, you can definitely see a reversal, and I'm going to get my highlighter. See, so here we produced a new higher high. This was our previous high, okay? Now we're producing another higher high over the previous high, and here we're making higher lows, okay? So if you're trading on the 4-hour chart, you definitely would have seen this setup coming, okay? And if price is going to go higher, there's your first target level right there. This is a major moving average, the 89 moving average. Here is the second target. If price keeps going higher, you could look at that as well. Again, this is the 4-hour chart. Okay, I just want you to know. And smart traders will look at the longer time frame charts for trend direction, and then if they have the time to look at their computer, they will go down to a lower time frame, in this case the H4 chart or the 4-hour chart, to look for the entries. So here you can see we had definitely a support, support, resistance, resistance, finally a breakout, and you could have made some pips based on the H4 chart. Take a look at these bars here, the green, green, green. So good to go to the upside. Okay, now I'm going to just remove that, and we're not going to do this type of analysis for every single currency pair, just on a few, because part of my program, unlike other traders out there who are kind of giving you the same weekly analysis, I'm also giving you some educational value when you watch these videos. I want you to understand that. Okay, so we're going to switch to the British pound, and this is the British pound against US dollar. You can see here price has really kind of just gone sideways, right? Take a look at that. Price really has never gotten above or below here. And basically looking at this price pattern, this is sideways. Here you can tell sideways, very small little green bars. The MACD is going sideways here as well. What you're looking for really is a breakout to the upside or to the downside. Now, the chart shows that we should be looking for a downside move. However, we are sitting at a major support area, including the 200 simple moving average with this red dash line. So really, it's a wait and see situation, and I would be looking at opportunities above 136.23 to the upside, and to the downside below 134.46. Okay, now we're going to move right along and look at the Australian USD. Again, same thing. Price came down a big way over the last 3 weeks, and now it's reversing again. You can see right here. Okay, and again, if you moved to a lower time frame, you would have seen some good entry opportunities. Now, a lot of people have asked me, what kind of trading style is this? Like, what are we actually looking at here with these daily charts? Well, again, I have explained this before several times. Let me explain once more. These charts are designed for end of day trading. What that means is I'm giving you, or I'm looking at myself, trading opportunities that are actionable for this week. I'm not looking at ideas or giving you information for you to sit in your computer and wait for something to happen 1 or 2 or 3 weeks away, like some other traders who are providing this type of analysis. No, I'm trying to provide you with some trading ideas for this coming week. Now, the trading idea, when I talk about look at opportunities above 0.7562, that may happen on the Sunday, Monday opening for this week, or it may happen a couple of days from now. I don't know. If same to the downside here. I'm basically saying I'm looking at opportunities. If price comes lower, I'm looking for sell trade below 0.7486. That means I'm looking for this for this week, not waiting for 1 or 2 weeks. And it's important for you to understand that. End of day trading means I'm looking for an opportunity as soon as possible, as soon as I've got a signal, a signal entry candle. I often cannot show you the actual signals based on our course, because I'm doing this before the market opens. If I was providing a signal service every single day, I definitely would be showing you the actual entry signals with stop losses and everything else. Now, if you're looking to get into a trade, go to the 4-hour chart. I'm going to switch again. Okay. There's your 4-hour chart, and let me just remove that for a second. Okay. Now, take a look here. Price came down, reversed, right? This is a pullback. We're still looking for sell trades. There are sell trade opportunities all over the place, okay? You could have sold here. You could have sold here. But anyways, this was our, see, right over here, that was our resistance area. Price went up. This is an actual signal entry candle that I do teach you in the course. It's called a Mo boost reversal signal candle. You could have gotten in after this. Let me just take that off. Could have gotten in after this candle and this blue, big, huge blue arrow right there. You would have made, okay, and stop would have been below here. Conservative stop, aggressive stop could have been below a previous swing low. But looking at it, you know, people are also asking me, what about targets? Well, look at this. Let's go for at least 1-to-1, okay? So if you get in right here, and this here is your risk, okay? You're looking 1-to-1, so you would have made it with the entry on that candle. You would have made it right away. And the other thing is, with end-of-day trading, what I'm trying to show you, once you get into an entry and you are profitable by the end of the next day, it's important, please, take your profits off the table. You can close your trade. That's one thing you can do. Or at least close half of your profits, like take half of your profits off the table and leave the other half of your trade open. And in this case, if you would have left the other half open, you still would have made pips right to the logical resistance, which is this 89 moving average. You can see that with the blue dashed line. So this is not, trading doesn't have to be difficult. First of all, I do make it easy with these, easy for you to see trading opportunities with these new charts I've got. They're called the easy read charts. But, you know, simple, playing off simple resistance and support levels will help you get into trades all the time. Now, the Australian dollar, let me go back here. If you think price is going to go higher, I've got a tight levels here for you. Then look at buys above 0.7562. On the downside, if you think price could come all the way down, then look for sells below 0.7486. Okay. Now, gold is tied into the Australian dollar. Right now, you can see the Australian dollar getting a bit stronger and reversing. Here's gold. The next chart, you can see we have a reversal in gold as well. See this huge, let me just switch back. By the way, here's another thing. My easy read charts give you different candle options. I'm going to go back to the easy read charts. The dark magenta here, I mean the dark red bars here mean that we're in a pullback. So conservative traders would just wait for opportunities to the upside. But again, the more experienced traders could see this right here. Here's a huge bullish move to the upside. We have green here, and you could wait for a trading opportunity to the upside. So gold certainly seems like it possibly could go higher, which could be good for the Australian dollar. Okay, now we move to the New Zealand USD daily chart. You can see again, prices come down, pull back, down, big reversal candle right there. That's a big reversal candle. And you could either wait, if you think price is going to still continue lower, okay, then you would look at sells below 0.6945. But if you think price is going to go higher, then look at buys above 0.7023. Now, the next thing really quickly, I just want to switch back to the 4-hour chart. When you're looking at these daily charts, switch back to the 4-hour charts and you can see price is not quite reversed yet. And what we want to see, and again, this is simple, guys. Here is our next level. Take a look right there. This is our next level of resistance. Price has to go higher above here for you to think about a buy trade. Okay? And that's really simple to understand. Okay? And then here, take a look right there. Okay, so we have a valley. Okay, we have a peak. Okay, and this would constitute a level of support. This is support. When price breaks, then this becomes resistance, right? When price breaks below support, this becomes resistance. So again, conservative traders would look for a buy opportunity here. And the, the aggressive traders, the traders who want to get in early, traders who want to get in early are called the aggressive traders. They're looking to get into here. Okay, this and this, of course, would be the first target level, but the conservative traders would wait for price to get above and break resistance, possibly above, back down to retest, and then higher, right? Or just get in like that. And those are the conservative traders. And again, look at the numbers, look at the levels on the right side. This is the 4-hour chart. Now let's move back to the daily chart. And now you can understand what I'm doing over here. So price would have to come above here, above 0.7023 for a trade to the upside. Okay. Right now we're still, it looks like price is going sideways, and take a look, the MACD is completely sideways here. So I teach you that in this course as well. When the blue line is completely sideways, price is not going anywhere. You have to wait and see, and that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so now USCAD. Again, if you think price is going to go higher, then you're looking at buys above 128.56. If you think price is going to go lower, then you're looking at sells below 127.67. Now here we had a reversal, right? Okay, and that was last week. So all the price you see to the right side of this red dash line right there, that's what happened last week. And so we had a reversal, price came down, and now do you see right here, we only have blue. We don't have any pink, we don't have any green. When you see blue, and my course teaches you this, this is called a momentum squeeze area. In other words, price is just kind of going sideways, and you have to wait and see, do we have price going higher or price going lower? I've got the two levels there for you. So this is wait and see, and there isn't anyone that can tell you what price is going to happen next. You just have to wait and see, and then use your filters down below. This is the short-term momentum. Right now we do have some pink bars, okay, and we have some pink over here. So you just have to wait a little bit, wait for the next price bar to close. If the next one closes above here, then certainly you could look at a buy, okay? And if the next bar closes down, you could look at a sell. And let me just take that off for a second, getting a little bit messy. Let me switch again. See, on last Friday, this we had a reversal. Price tried to go below the 89 with this long wick or tail right here, this candle body. Price jumped higher. So right now you have to wait and see. And again, I've got, if you think price is going to go lower, then take a look at sells below 127.26. Okay, so now we move to oil, and we talk about oil because oil kind of goes in tandem with the Canadian dollar. And here you can see price really made some good highs. So here we've made a higher high, higher low, okay, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So price is doing, you know, it's moving nicely in harmony up and down. I expect a bit down. Look for a support area. There's support right there, guys. Okay, there's support. And then from here you can look at price going higher again. Okay, I got a target in the dash blue line. You can see if you think price is going to go higher and you're going to take a trade to the upside, then there's your first target, and here's your second target. I've got the levels marked to the right hand side. Okay, so that's oil. Now we move to US Swiss franc. Again, price has gone up. Like, take a look at this. The price has just gone up like crazy. Now it's stalling. It's exhausting, okay? And it's starting to come down a bit, but has not yet closed below this speed line. You see this line right here? This is a moving average, and it has not come down below that. So if you think price is going to come down lower, then look at sells below 0.9966. However, there's still room for price to go higher. Now, it may come down lower and retest. You see this trend line here of this channel? Okay. I've had this channel, by the way, I've had this channel on my charts for a long time, at least 3-4 weeks. No kidding, guys. Okay, and I told you, even when price was down here, I told you that most likely price was going to go up and test the upper channel line, and actually broke through. So all you have to do is keep watching my weekly videos. Your trading may not become fantastically perfect or anything like that, but at least I'm combining some price action with price movement, trying to give you, to the best of my opinion, as to what price could be doing. So all you have to do is follow along, and the more videos you watch, the better your trading will become. I guarantee it. So here, price is returning down. It could retest this the upper trend line of this channel, but also take a look. I've drawn in this rectangle. This is also support. So from here, price could bounce higher. I've got the levels here. If you think price is going to go higher, look at buys above 10042. Okay, let me take that off. And the other thing is, I've already drawn you a long-term, these blue lines. That's long-term resistance. So there's your levels right there. It doesn't have much room to go, but if it breaks this area, let me tell you, it's gonna go much further. Okay, so this is the next area of resistance for price. Now, US Japanese yen. Okay, take a look again here. We've never broken the this trend line. Okay, so we haven't broken this trend line. You can see it starts right here. Price is now up, down, and this is a possible reversal signal right here. It's a doji, so price from here could go higher, bounce higher, or just go sideways. Okay, and you'll have to wait and see. But if you think price is going to go higher, look at buys above 109.56. To the downside, look at sells below 108.67. Okay, we do have green above blue, which means we are looking for buy trades. But if price breaks this trend line, okay, you see this trend line, price breaks the trend line and this support zone and this 89 moving average right here. Do you see that? This is what's called a confluence of support. So there's overwhelming evidence that this is a support area. Again, look at this swing left here. Look at my cursor. See over here, price came down, up, down. Okay. So if you think, so I've got the levels in, they're very tight, but if you think price is going to go lower, look at sells below 108.67 or to the upside above 109.56. But you have to really wait for price to make the next move. You want to see a nice candle to the downside and break. See this right here, this candle? Okay, let me just switch. See this bullish white candle? You want to see a candle break below here before you have the confidence that price will go lower. And again, I'm going to switch quickly to the 4-hour chart. Okay. Oh, all of a sudden it's stalling. Okay, my charts froze just for a second, but you can see what's happening. Price did break below. It could go higher. We're right at this trend line. This is the 4-hour chart. Again, take a look here. The trending, long-term trending indicator is still above 0. So if price breaks above here, then price is going to go higher for sure. Okay, so just keep that in mind. A price would have to break the low, this low here, again, but then we've got support right here. So I've given you my levels on the daily chart. There you go. And again, you'll just have to wait and see. Okay, now we move on to the next one, Euro British Pound. This was a good mover for me last week. I had a sell up here somewhere, and its price has now gone down. It went down last week and made some pretty good pips, but now price is reversed again. Take a look. Okay, prices reversed to the upside. Okay, take a look at this box I've drawn in, this rectangle. So this is support, here is resistance, and often some people ask me, well, where are the targets? Well, obvious targets are previous swing highs or lows, major moving averages, which in this case the red dash line is the 200. Okay, price always is drawn to the 200 like a magnet. That's how strong and powerful the 200 SMA is. And then, of course, I've drawn in this rectangle. So if price is going to go higher, you could look at buys above 0.8826. Here is your target area. Okay. And again, if you're thinking of taking a buy above here, then at least you would be looking at for your stops, you could go down to your 4-hour charts. Let me just take that off for a second. Okay. And let's see if this chart switches over this time. Here's a 4-hour. Okay. So if you're looking at an entry here, here is a logical swing low where you could definitely place your stop loss if you're taking a trade higher. Okay. So that's the 4-hour chart, and you're this back to the daily. Let me just take that off. We're moving along. The video is almost over. Euro, Japanese yen. If you think price is going to go higher, look at buys above 130.83. If you think price is going to go lower, 129.94. Okay, and I'm just going to switch to the 4-hour chart. Okay, this is the 4-hour chart on the Euro Japanese yen, but this one's a little bit tricky. Take a look here. Here is resistance right here. So price would have to go higher for you to even think about price going higher. But then all of a sudden above we have this blue dash line, which is the 89 moving average. So that's also resistance. Here's more resistance right here. So this is a tricky pair. Price is kind of going sideways right now. I kind of stay away from this. But if we switch back to the daily chart, I have given you some levels, and in this case you can see the levels are further apart than some of the other analysis I've done for you. In this case, to the upside you would want to wait for price to go above 130.83, to the downside below 129.94. Now Euro Audi here, price has been going down, and we are sitting at the support, which is the 89 EMA. You can see that right there. And you could look at buys above 150.84 to the upside, sells below 157.64 to the downside. Okay, it seems like price could be going down lower, but again, it's a wait and see situation. Let's take a quick look at the 4-hour chart. Here's the 4-hour. We have a reversal pattern in the 4-hour, but note we still have pink below blue. And when we talk about this in my new course, the course is called Forex Success in 5 weeks. We're still kind of waiting. We're waiting for reversal back to the downside. This is just a retracement or a pullback. Okay, so we have a downtrend. This is a pullback, and we're waiting for a trend continuation to the downside. Okay, and again, if you want to look at your 4-hour chart and draw in some support and resistance, okay, take a look. Okay, you see here, right here. Okay, so price came down, it's tested this area, and now we're again at this area. So this was support, price finally broke support, this is now resistance. So you want to wait till price breaks above this area for you to even think about a buy trade. Okay, so we're almost finished. Let's go back to the daily. Let me take that off. British pound, Japanese yen. Last pair, guys. This one's sideways. Last week there were no trade opportunities. I did not take any trades on this at all. There was nothing to trade. You can see last week it was just sideways. And for this week we're looking at buys above 148.63, sells below 146.87. So this is sideways. This really is a wait and see situation. I would not do anything until you have a good candle strength to the upside or a good candle strength to the downside that breaks this support area. Okay, so that is it for this week. Finally, I want to thank all of you, especially all the new subscribers who are watching on YouTube, to keep watching. Click on the subscribe button at the bottom of the YouTube page. Click on the like, because I like getting clicked with the like button. Well, obviously it just tells other people that you know, I'm doing a pretty good job and that you're getting some good information. So finally, if you want a free 33-page ebook, email me. My name is Martin at mskyj007@gmail.com, and I'm going to send you the information on my new course called Learn How to Trade Forex using the system Forex Success in 5 weeks. Take care, everyone. Trade safely, and we'll see you again next week. Bye for now.